Hey guys, standing outside my three-family that we bought a couple years ago, my wife and I, as an investment property. We live in the bottom floor, but we rent out the top floors. So we just had a tenant move out, and I haven't been inside the property yet, so we're gonna take a look and see what it looks like. And right now, I am actually standing on the back porch, and this is what they left so far. A couple mattresses, looks like some paint cans, some other kinds of stuff, so there is a little bit of trash. They left without a walkthrough. They just said, peace, here's the keys, and we're out. So didn't get a walkthrough, and there's some mistakes that we made, so we're gonna go over those mistakes in this video. Hey guys, we're now inside our property, and I just want to talk to you guys real quick about the 3 mistakes that we made when buying this property. So when we bought this property, it was originally for us to live in the 1 floor and rent out the top 2 floors and eventually move on and rent out the bottom floor. When we acquired the property, there was tenants already living in the building. So because of that, we allowed them to stay, but there's a few mistakes that we made during that process. So mistake number 1 was we didn't get a security deposit from the top floor. So when they moved out, which we're in their apartment now, there's a lot of damages and a lot of things that we didn't notice upon the initial inspections that we're not sure if they were there before the tenant came in or after. So we really can't charge them for the damages. There's a nice, looks like they tried to cover a nice hole in the door here, so we're gonna replace those doors. Oh, they left us a nice surprise on the ground here. So make sure you get a security deposit and that way. Also, they were on housing allowance, so we were trying to be nice and not take a deposit. So make sure you get one. I guess that's the important part. So the second mistake we made was when we acquired the property and then being in it, we didn't go around and get before pictures or in the state of pictures. So make sure that even if the people are living there, you demand that you get pictures of the current condition of the property while you're there. If you can, definitely do that. I know it's really awkward and uncomfortable, but that was a big mistake we made because we don't know what happened during the time from when we owned it till when they moved out. And we don't know what those damages inquired. So there's some holes in doors. They could have had some anger issues. So it looks like they were pretty angry. There's holes in all the doors, so that's not cool. And punched a few doors. I don't know if that happened before we bought the place or after. So definitely make sure that you guys get pictures. And the third mistake that we made was we were a little bit too nice. We were coming into a property where people were already there. We were gonna be living in the property, so we didn't necessarily treat it as a business per se as much as we should have. We should have been a little bit more upfront and demanding with what we wanted and what we expected as far as move-outs, as far as other different things. Also, we allowed the tenant to pay on a weekly basis, which we were really flexible on, but it ended up biting us in the end because they decided that they wanted to move out for whatever reason. They had their reasons, but they asked us if we can break the lease. We said no problem. You know, they were unhappy. They had some arguments with the second floor and whatever, not a big deal. We said, yes, you can move out. However, they did a stop payment on one of those paychecks that were supposed to come to us for the remainder of the month, and they stiffed us for half a month's rent, said they're not paying because they were forced to move because apparently they don't get along with tenants, so that's forcing them to move. I don't know. But so they were forced to move, and we got stuck with half a month's rent. So yeah, so that's where we're at there. So make sure that you guys are really strict on your payment plan, write letters right away, and don't be lapsed on that. Remember, this is your business, so treat it like one. So those are the 3 mistakes that we made with this property, and being new landlord, you know, it's great to gain experience, and each property that we acquire later on, we're gonna have better and better experiences, and we're going to be able to handle things in different ways with move-outs and different things. So just that being said, there's a couple quick tips for you, and yeah, that's it.